Locals urge to protect the environment. MP questions social media regulations. And Paradise Foods Limited concludes promotion. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. Environmental and human rights advocate Lista Sere warned the people of Afore local level government of the effects of climate change as it poses serious harm to the environment.
Mr. Seri said climate change will still affect Managalas. He explained that the coastal areas are already experiencing the effects.
There's going to come a time that the sun is going to get really hot. It's going to dry up a lot of places. That's going to affect our food production. It's going to affect our lives. Down at the coast, our people on the coast, where I'm from, the sea level is rising and it's drowning the villages, and people are looking for land to go and resettle.
He noted for the people to be careful in conserving the environment.
And it is important that we look after our environment properly. When you go and grow your coffee, you grow your cocoa, or your chili, or cardamom and all that, that's because you are able to grow it on where your environment is good.
Deputy Governor for Oro Province, Robin Safitoa, highlighted that as custodians of one of the most biological diverse provinces in Papua New Guinea, they have a responsibility to ensure the environment is protected for future generations.
Climate change is not longer a distant threat. We are witnessing the impacts through changing weather patterns, prolonged droughts, flooding, coastal erosion, and the increasing vulnerability of the communities.
He said through collaboration, the government will ensure Oro Province to take lead in environmental stewardship.
May this conversation camp inspire new ideas, stronger partnerships, and a deeper appreciation of the incredible natural heritage that we are blessed to have.
Nicole Rama, National EMTV News, Afore Oro Province.
Despite the country's challenges, the Marape Rosso government have made efforts to improve the development of all sectors in the country, with over 17 billion kina spent in the last 7 years.
Prime Minister James Marape presented a report in Parliament today, highlighting the developments and what the government has been doing for the country since it took office in 2019. He highlighted what this government has done to improve the economy, social and political development of the country since 2019.
Includes infrastructure, economic, law and order, health, education, social and community development, and the administrative governance, including the achievements of our 21 provinces and Bougainville.
The Prime Minister further compared this year's budget with previous budgets, saying this shows growth taking place in the economy.
19 capital investment funding through service improvement programs, comprise district service improvement programs and provincial service improvement programs, and local level government service improvement programs. These provide approximately 1.19 billion annually to all our provinces and Bougainville and to all our districts. A total DSIP and PSIP payments between 2019 and 2025 amounted to approximately 6.4 billion, with annual allocations peaking at 960 million in both 2022 and 2025. Additional districts and provincial infrastructure programs introduced in 2024 allocation are approximately 1.5 billion over 2 years. When combined with DSIP and PSIP, a total sub-national infrastructure investment reached approximately 9.4 billion between 2019 and 2025.
Mr. Marape also highlighted funding allocations to various sectors in the country and further appealed to MPs and ministers to clarify the projects and developments they have undertaken in their respective ministries, districts and provinces.
As we stand To face our people in 2027, I want to ask all ministers in my cabinet, report to the country what your sector has done to the country from 2019 up till 2027.
Marape said in the last 7 years, his government has not been sleeping and has done something for the country. However, he added that there is still more to be done if his government retains office after the 2027 national general election. He urged the leaders to provide transparent reports to their people on what they have been doing for their provinces and the districts. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
The misuse of social media and the use of fake accounts to share malicious and defamatory remarks has become a major concern in this era, where individuals are increasingly engaged online. The member for Wewak, Stanley Samban, raised this issue in Parliament during yesterday's session.
The member for Wewak, Stanley Samban, pointed out digital connectivity is important to the advancement of PNG as a nation, and at the same time it is being used to attack other citizens. MP Samban stated leaders of parliament along with their families have become direct victims of this digital abuse.
Where anonymous accounts, commonly known as fake profiles, are being weaponized to attack citizens, defame leaders, and publish entirely meaningless, highly critical and malicious falsehood. This is not a matter of healthy, democratic debate. This is about coordinated wave of cyberbullying, character assassination, and misinformation that targets every citizen's vulnerable individuals and leadership alike.
Wewak MP directed a series of questions to Minister for Information, Communication and Technology.
Speaker, I would ask our good Minister for ICT the first question: what specific immediate legislative or regulatory measures in your ministry taking to curb the creation and the use of fake accounts on major social media platforms like Facebook in Papua New Guinea? Number two, can the minister update this House and the people of Papua New Guinea on the enforcement and effectiveness of the Cybercrime Code Act 2016?
Acting Minister for ICT, Peter Chamalili Jr., said the question raised is of high concern and has affected many leaders.
One of the immediate interventions that the Department of ICT has now taken care of, and which has been one of our biggest challenges, is the identification of Facebook users. The discussions with Meta is that they find it, for us, when we recommended to Meta that for us to better manage the identity of our Facebook users, we would like for you to impose as a prerequisite in registering online, if you could use either a driver's license of PNG or an NID of PNG.
He elaborated on the steps the department has taken.
That we've recently launched what we call our digital pass or digital ID. Now, the idea around digital ID or digital pass is that you can immediately register yourself as a citizen of PNG through your fingerprint and your facial recognition. I did make a strong recommendation to the Australian government that you have a company, Meta, that we would like you to now just flag them and advise them that we would strongly now recommend you to ensure that all Facebook users in PNG can now use and utilize, or actually have part of the criteria for Facebook is to use the digital ID.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Chinese ambassador to Papua New Guinea, Yang Sheguang, says China highly appreciates Papua New Guinea's firm adherence to the One China principle, which lays a solid political foundation cooperation between the two nations.
His Excellency Yang Shagwan says this year marks the 50th anniversary of China-PNG diplomatic relations, and China is ready to work more closely with Papua New Guinea in various fields to promote a comprehensive strategic partnership to a new heights, bringing tangible benefit to the two countries and its people. Mr. Shagwan says during the visit to Guangdong province of China, Prime Minister James Marape reaffirmed PNG's firm adherence to the One China principle, which is highly appreciated by the Chinese side. The ambassador also noted that some Papua New Guineans may still not have a clear understanding of the One China principle. He says the principle means there is only one China in the world, which means Taiwan is an unalienable part of China's territory, and the government of People's Republic of China is the sole legal government representing the whole of China. The ambassador says reunification of China will not affect the legitimate interest of any countries, including PNG. He says it will only strengthen prosperity and stability in the Asia-Pacific and the world at large, and contribute to building community with a shared future for humanity and to advancing the cause of world peace, development and human progress. Pakatambua National EMTV News.
The UPNG Leadership Summit concluded today, equipping students and young adults with practical wisdom from accomplished professionals, and fostered both personal and spiritual growth with an empowering speech on all walks of life.
The first part of the session saw the director and founder of Monic Trading, Monica Nita, highlighting life lessons in SME startups and growth. As a successful entrepreneur, she said her experience stating SME journey started off through a canteen store and later grown into providing bus service and food supplements.
Kariambo was the only bus competing with all the tiniest bus in 2006 that and my name, I put it Kariambo, big front and backside. Everybody see Kariambo, everyone's were crazy, you know. From 2006 to 2007, first EMTV bus, straight from Morocco Motors. And then 2008, successful from a Qatar bus to running a bus. I got my first property at Gero Stage 1. That's where I started.
Although she faced many challenges along the way, she remains resilient and committed to her business. She explained that failure is part of success.
Every entrepreneur experiences setbacks. No business journey is perfect. Throughout my business journey, I have experienced losses, rejection, mistakes, and delays. However, I have learned that failure is one of the greatest teachers in business.
Imparting knowledge onto the students, she pointed out the key lessons from her experience, advising students on business growth.
Success is built on consistency, showing up every day and doing the work required to move the business forward. Time management is important. Using time wisely and focusing on activities that create value and generate results. Commitment is very important. Remaining focused on long-term goals despite challenges, setbacks, and disappointments.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum!
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Toks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
You're watching National EMTV News. Paradise Foods Limited concluded its Great Gala giveaway today with the final draw at Boroko Food World, Port Moresby.
The giveaway prizes included a JBL headphone, a JBL Bluetooth speaker, and a portable projector. The first prize was awarded to Anita Taminza, whose receipt was picked from the Waigani Central entries.
Aaron, phone number blam stop. Okay, Aaron,
Aaron, whose receipt was picked from Badili, scored himself a JBL speaker, and the third winner was Dorothy Napoleon from Boroko Food World. Category manager Raina Quintao expressed that this year they received an overwhelming number of entries, and they are proud that customers still love their gala products.
All smiled, so we had a very good reaction from our loyal consumers. With it was shown in the entries. We had almost over 2,000 entries across all the main centers, Highlands region or in Mount Hagen, delivering a pleasant, a great 10,000 entries for the first draw alone. And they maintained that momentum right across throughout the promotion. So there was great hype for the promotion, but it showed us we still have a very strong loyal consumer base there, and we're very happy to reward them in their purchases and their loyalty with the Great Gala giveaway promotion. Last year, one of our national consumer promotions was the Lick and Win that we did. We had great hype with it, but again, not that many winners. But this time around, everybody gets to enjoy with their prizes. This time around, we do have people coming in to claim their prizes consistently. So the draw number 3 at SVS 2 Mile 2 weeks ago, and we had the iPhone up for grabs, and it was a young girl that came in to claim her prize. She was sitting in our office. As soon as I put the phone on the reception table, she just hopped up, and it was all smiled. So
she acknowledged every participant throughout the National Capital District.
Very big thank you from the ice cream team at Paradise Foods Limited. We want to say thank you very much. We really appreciate your loyalty towards our brand, and we'll keep giving back. We'll keep giving back. There's more to come for Gala. We got some promotions still lined up in the bank to deliver. I've got a lovely campaign that's going to start just next month as well, so keep your eyes peeled.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The Agan Central Disabled Association launched its financial literacy and loan program yesterday in Mount Hagen with the aim to empower its members towards financial independence. The program started with loans of 200 kina each to the first 25 members, with a repayment plan of 225 kina after 1 month.
The initiative aims to provide disabled individuals within the association with accessible financial support combined with essential financial education. The association, established in 2023, currently has 110 registered members and 70 unregistered members, bringing the total to 180 members. Technical advisor Mr. Daniel Pamda explained that with the support of 20,000 kina from the Mount Again City Authority in 2025, 10,000 kina was allocated to special needs, while the remaining 10,000 kina is now being loaned to members. Mr. Pamda highlighted their challenges, noting that financial constraints remain the greatest difficulty faced by disabled individuals.
The planting sector and people with disability and only excluding all. They are not included. Even policy or something and stop long. Put them all going the policy na kind, but when it comes to implementation and big challenge all facing. I'm also so people volunteer come in this space, long empower them also that only can live an independent life now, working marketing blog, finding money, sustaining life blog.
Rose Bryan said an emotional experience, expressing how the association has supported her.
Mr. Laus na me arim Eagle FM news was only training one per group or second, and me become training the group. Since me come training the group time, I'm having a good start.
Another member, Timothy Ombry, said the similar sentiments.
We want to disable. We had no finding na so want to marry like me na mitla married to na marry Lucy me kat want to beginning me had lo look out me ma'am na mitla sa leave round na this law association and been stop become in jail on this la you miss some Sunday money want to 200 kina me been kissing karim go me want the boy from me mitla sa karim go na sales.
The association has partnered with Mi Bank to help members open personal bank accounts. Mi Bank branch manager Paul Lati stated that through their community support program, Mi Bank can assist the association in small but meaningful ways.
People are got the one plan projects coming up, write a formal proposal letter, casually come. Some areas where me plan to step in, me step in because me plus are continue to make more community projects.
Each member of the association is scheduled to open a personal bank account with Mi Bank on next week Tuesday, the 9th of June 2026. Despite many challenges, the association looks forward to the continued growth of its financial literacy and loan program. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
K92 Mining Limited, the operator of the K92 gold mine in Eastern Highlands Province, is pleased to announce that it has published its 2025 Sustainability Report. The report provides details of the company's sustainability management and performance.
The 2025 Sustainability Report was prepared in accordance with the Sustainability Accounting Standards, Board Metals and Mining Standard for the 7th consecutive year and includes continued progression of providing climate disclosure in alignment with the Task Force on Climate-Related Financial Disclosures recommendations. John Lewins, K92 Mining Chief Executive Officer and Director, said K92 celebrated many achievements in 2025 in what was a landmark year for the company, and the highlight was the commissioning of the 1.2 million tons per annum Stage 3 expansion processing plant. At the end of 2025, K92 was a major employer in Papua New Guinea with approximately 2,150 employees and permanent contractors and temporary contractors as well as casuals, bringing out a total workforce of approximately 3,100 employees. PNG nationals represented approximately 91% of the mine's operational workforce, comprising employees and permanent contractors, supported by the priority hiring from local communities. In addition, Lewin said the mine has become one of the largest corporate taxpayers among mining companies in the country, with 573 million kina in taxes and royalties paid accrued during the year. Lewin said the mine is currently the largest foreign investor in mineral exploration in Papua New Guinea, with 74 million kina invested in exploration activities in 2025 and a further 132 million kina to 149 million kina planned exploration investment in 2026, while positioning the company for continued growth. The CEO thanked Kainantu team and the people of Papua New Guinea for all momentous milestones that were achieved during the year. He concluded that Kainantu Mine will continue to work steadfastly in partnership with all stakeholders to deliver transformational value in the years to come. Pakatambu and National EMTV News.
With the aim of educating eligible students to better understand democracy, their voting rights, and learn how a national general election is conducted in the country, Gero Secondary School is conducting its Students' Representative Council election using the limited preferential voting system, with members of the Electoral Commission present to oversee the process.
As one of the largest schools in National Capital District, with around 3,000 students, Gero Secondary School came up with the initiative to teach and prepare its students for the upcoming national general election by conducting an SRC election using the limited preferential voting system, with members of the Electoral Commission present to oversee the process.
SRC election, normally every school they have the SRC elections. That's not a very big issue or not a matter of very big news. But Gero Secondary School, this year SRC election is very important because next year is our national general election is coming.
The election started today with students from grades 9 to 12 casting their votes to choose their student leaders. The principal of the school, Mr. Saju Francis, says the SRC election is important this time to teach students about democracy, especially with the 2027 national general election coming up.
Library, handouts, nepotism and all. We said we have students from all the 22 provinces here, but we told the students, forget about nepotism, forget about handouts, best friend or whatever it is, because you are going to choose the leader who is going to rule you.
He explained the importance of the election, noting that most of the students will be eligible and first-time voters by 2027.
Here we have the LPV voting system is conducting, but why this year it is important is next year is the general election. And most of our students, they are above 17, 18. So when next year, June 29th, I think, when the writ is published, our students will turn into 18. So they will be the first-time voters.
Mr. Francis discouraged student voters from accepting any form of bribery during elections.
Bribery is, in any way bribery is not recommended or even approved, and we will make them disqualify. If we find out with any evidence, we will make them disqualify. Asking the student not to do, because we want fairness. That's what we are teaching. Whoever wins doesn't matter. So winning or losing doesn't matter in a school SRC election, but we are teaching them the fairness.
The SRC election is being conducted with the aim of educating students to better understand democracy, their voting rights, and learn how a general election is conducted in the country in preparation for the 2027 national general election. Mimipio National, EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the principal of Gero Secondary School revealed that the school is facing a critical challenge in terms of space capacity to accommodate students transferring in from other provinces and other parts of the nation's capital, seeking better education.
Noting that Gero is one of the largest areas in Port Moresby, Mr. Francis shared the challenges Gero Secondary School faces in terms of space capacity.
Just suburb in NCD. The population is booming alarmingly day by day. For example, I can say I have around 700 spaces for grade 10, grade 9, 700 plus. But we have space seeker application. This year I can say 4,000 application came for grade 9 alone. And grade 7 I got around 770 or 80. This is space seekers after on top of the selected students.
He said many students apply with good grades, but only few are selected due to limited space.
2 mile eviction, 3 mile, 2 mile, 4 mile, 8 years, 8 mile, Morata. All these evicted people, they come and reside in Gero stage 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, 6, like this local area. So they are coming for the education of their children to the nearby school. One is St. Charles Lavanga, one is Geru Secondary School. But what to do? We feel sorry for them. Some of them are coming with very high marks,
Mr. Francis also mentioned that students from eviction sites and even students from across all 22 provinces are migrating to the cities seeking better education.
As I mentioned, out of 700 grade 11 application, we have selected 120 students. You would be surprised to know that one. This basic mark was better than the selected students. 7 distinctions, 6 distinctions, 7 credits, 5 credits, 5 distinction, all of these kind of students. Because we have the lavishness to choose the best out of that one. So that is the situation.
Mimi Pio, National, EMTV News.
Tisa Insurance Limited was officially launched at the Grand Pacific Hotel in Suva, marking the rebrand of Capital Insurance Limited in Fiji and signaling the beginning of a new chapter for insurance in the Pacific.
The launch represents a renewed commitment to the families, businesses, and communities that have placed their trust in the organization across Fiji and the wider Pacific. Prime Minister of Fiji, Sitiveni Rabuka, attended as chief guest and delivered an address highlighting the importance of a strong insurance sector to Fiji's economic future and national resilience. Tisa Insurance Group Chairman Michael Quayson, Group CEO Jeremy Norton, and Tisa Insurance Fiji CEO David Arif Chan each spoke of the significance of the launch, describing it as both the unveiling of a new brand and a reaffirmation of the company's commitment to serving customers across the Pacific with trust, consistency, and care. The company also acknowledged its teams, customers, brokers, agents, shareholders, and partners across Papua New Guinea, Fiji, Tonga, Vanuatu, and the Solomon Islands, noting that the milestone belongs to all who have contributed to the organization, growth, and success. Pakatambua National, EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2289 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.2214 US, 0.3066 Australian dollars, 0.1826 euro, and 35.17 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower. Coffee closed lower. Cocoa closed lower. Palm oil closed unchanged. Crude oil is trading lower. And copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher. The ASX 200 is trading lower. And the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing Discover a School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout rice, and by you like it.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
You're watching National MTV News. Afore LLG in the Ejivitari district of Oro Province has 13 wards and 11 conservation zone areas under the Managalas Conservation Foundation. Celebrating World Environment Day, the people planted trees to conserve the environment.
This is the evening part of commemorating Environment Day. Over 70 oakari trees were planted by 256 youth participants from all the 11 conservation zones in the Managalas conservation area of Afore LLG.
The forest that surrounds us here in Managalas are more than just trees. They are life support systems. They provide clean air, clean water, food, medicine, cultural identity, and livelihoods for our people. For generations, our ancestors lived in harmony with this forest. They understood that the land does not belong to us, rather, we belong to the land.
Deputy Governor for Oro Province, Robin Safitoa, highlighted that as custodians of one of the most biological diverse provinces in Papua New Guinea, they have a responsibility to ensure the environment is protected for future generations.
It is about ensuring that development is balanced with environmental responsibility. The provincial government will continue to support programs that promote community-based conservation, strengthen environmental awareness and education, encourage sustainable land use practices.
He encouraged the youths to be champions of conservation and advocates for sustainable development.
Never underestimate the impact that one committed young person can have. Every tree planted, every forest protected, every awareness message shared, and every responsible decisions made contributes to a healthier planet.
Center for International Forestry Research Project Manager William Answorth said the challenge now is to change the belief of Conservation Gazette into a belief that conservation is an ongoing activity and what people decide to do for their land.
Nicole Rama, National MTV News, Afore, Oro Province.
Moving to overseas news, Ukraine's president has written an open letter to his Russian counterpart proposing a one-on-one meeting to end the conflict, warning that Kyiv stands ready to fight if an agreement isn't forthcoming.
Volodymyr Zelensky says the majority of Russians have grown tired of the economic impact after 4 years of war. The letter proposes direct talks involving European countries, specifically not relying on the US, which is currently focused on the war with Iran. The US president says it would be great if the two leaders met.
I'm glad that they're maybe talking about meeting. I think we had a lot to do with it. I've been very strong on the fact that they've got to get that over with. But they do. I want them each to make certain compromises.
Directly addressing the Russian President, Volodymyr Zelensky writes, if you do not personally come to the conclusion that it is time to end this war, Ukraine will continue fighting for its existence. But you too will have to fight, much harder for your own existence, not Russia's, but your own. And this is not a threat from me or from Ukraine. It is a fact of Russian history that you know well. When Russia grows tired, change comes. Both sides have traded heavy blows over the past week. Ukrainian drones have penetrated deeper into Russian territory, including hitting infrastructure in St. Petersburg, where President Putin is hosting an international investment forum. The Kremlin says Mr. Putin is being briefed on the letter. During an address this morning, he did not rule out signing a peace deal if an agreement could be reached.
Мы, безусловно, готовы и хотим.
We are absolutely ready and willing to reach an agreement with Ukraine through peaceful means, and on the basis we discussed at our meeting with President Trump in Anchorage. At that meeting, Russia was asked to consider certain compromises, and Russia is willing to accept the compromises we discussed in Anchorage. But the Ukrainian side must also agree to these compromises, and then the conflict would quickly come to its natural conclusion.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
40 years ago, Datek PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Datek PNG.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Yes, we're back. And we're back on the search for more stars for Vocal Fusion Season 13. If you've got the voice, then we want to hear it. MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13 one-off auditions will be held on Saturday the 20th and Sunday the 21st of June at the Cosmopolitan. Save the dates. Pick 2 standout songs to audition to, practice, 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 and see you at the Vocal Fusion Season 13 auditions at the Cosmopolitan.
Tukai Sports.
Welcome to Tukai Sports. The Candace Rugby League Club will make its historic Port Moresby debut in top of the table amazing round clash, making its first ever appearance at Santos National Football Stadium against ladder leaders PRK Mandy Muruks on Saturday.
The Candace Rise has been remarkable in their debut season. After finishing third following round 1, they slipped to 8th after round 2 before steadily climbing the ladder throughout the season. The side moved to 7th in round 3, 6th in round 4, 4th in round 5 and 3rd in round 6 before reaching the top of the competition's ladder in round 7. The Candace currently sits second behind the Mandy Muruks following round 8. Their rapid progression has established them as one of the competition's teams. Meanwhile, the Mandy Muruks have built one of the most consistent campaigns of the season. After opening the year in 7th place following round 1, the Mandy-based outfit climbed to 4th in round 2, 5th in round 3 and 3rd in both rounds 4 and 5. Their consistency was rewarded with top spot after round 6, and despite briefly dropping to 3rd following round 7, the Muruks reclaimed 1st place after round 8. Their ability to remain among the competition's leading team throughout this season has outlined their credentials as genuine premiership contenders. Candace head coach Stanley Teppen said the club was looking forward to its first appearance at the Santos National Football Stadium and viewed the occasion as another opportunity to measure its progress this season. The Muruks head coach Roderick Puname, meanwhile, have welcomed the challenge of facing one of the competition's form teams and are taking it one game at a time. Joel Mipari, Tukai Sports.
Tukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Tukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum!
Beef stiff, right?
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Ready for the world, so is your Visa Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Visa Visa card.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your #1 to watch, EMTV.
everyone?
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. The Jackie Enterprise Sport Mosby AFL competition will unfold with its Game 5 matches at the Coles Oval this coming weekend in the nation's capital.
Now, the Jackie Pom AFL competition will witness its Game 5 matches at the Coles Oval with the inclusion of women's fixtures. Now, the turnout from supporters, teams and spectators have been very encouraging as the competition heads into its crucial stages. Now, interestingly, for this weekend, we have a lineup of both women's and men's fixtures that will unfold with competitive AFL actions in the nation's capital. Catch more of AFL actions at the Coles Oval with updates from teams, supporters, spectators, coaches and the organising committee. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Years ago, Datek PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Datek PNG.
Very key role that we play around supporting connectivity, and that's through our Universal Access Services program.
Join us Monday night at 7 as we hold discussions with the National Information and Communications Technology Authority.
Why do you believe technologies like low Earth orbit systems provided by Starlink is important?
Technology itself is pretty much suitable for PNG.
That's on Monday night.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby mostly fine and Popondetta mostly fine. In the Mombasa region, Lay City mostly fine and Vanimo partly cloudy. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau partly cloudy and Buka cloudy with occasional rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And in the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy with afternoon to evening showers expected. And Menditari and Wabek, partly cloudy with afternoon to evening showers expected.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Friday, the 5th of June, 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.